Crusader Kings 3 is a game all about kings and other rulers. But what about the people that they rule? I'm talking about the poor peasants that toil the soil and get their lazy lords gold for new swords. Today, we're taking the side of these peasants to help them liberate themselves from the yoke of oppression.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
And to make this peasant utopia a reality, I'll be playing as Bartolomeus Lupak, a historical Czech folk hero that helped lead a successful peasant rebellion against Vratislav II, the perfect hero to our great story. Will Bartolomeus be able to free the serfs and lead them to glory, or will he end up being sent back to the farm? Only one way to find out. And here we are, with glorious Captain Bartolomeus von Lupak, one of my favorite characters from history. Like, just reading about this guy's exploits, this guy was an absolute insane man. So therefore, I've given him the traits brave, compassionate, and eccentric, because you don't pull off what he did in Bohemia unless you're a bit kooky. And with him, in the glorious band of mercenaries, only known as the Liberators, we have two other companions. Lahomira, a legendary swordswoman from the forests of Prague, and this interesting fellow that only goes by the name Tobias the Evil. Now, Tobias the Evil is just your everyday kind of guy. He's gregarious, loves to have a chat, great banter, he's loyal and trusting, he'll never let you down. Oh, and he likes to torture people. I honestly don't think that Captain Bartolomeus could have asked for better companions. But maybe he should have. Now, our goal will be to find a peasant rebellion happening and then support them so that we can, well, help them to liberate themselves and create a free state. A state that's ruled by the peasants, not by the lords. But to do that, we're gonna need a proper army. So we're gonna have to do some simple mercenary work to begin with. We could hunt down a criminal here for Count Benno. We're going after Vartrun the Depraved. But as we crest the ragged hills of Volkstein, I see her, riding in on a horse, tipping her great helm.
Would it have been for other different circumstances, Bartolomeus, we would have no quarrel. Alas, I fear you intend to follow through with your duty. All the way to the bitter end.
Listen, you speak very much like a cowboy to be a depraved Bavarian Catholic woman that's wanted for marauding. Behead the lass and send her head all the way to Count Benno, who is very happy with our great success on the job.
And so the depraved troublemakers was put down in the dirt by our great and glorious lawman, Bartolomeus Lupak.
Alright, our first objective is done and we've gotten some nice gold. We also get on the list of patrons for our great and glorious Count Benno of Volkstein. And we get armored footmen. Very good! We could go for a heavy infantry corps to support our, well, peasant militia. And with the first bit of gold, I'm gonna get a supply tent. Because as the great Caesar said, I didn't make that salad, stop naming it after me. But as another great man said, gold is the sinews of war. No wait, that's not how it goes. Listen, we need supply, buddy, that's the one. But as I enter a tavern in Prague, something Koifish has done on many occasions, tip of the hat, sip of the beer, I see a woman. It is none other than Svatava, my beloved. It is said, according to some scholarly sources, that Bartolomeus was actually a hit with the ladies and had up to 50 illegitimate children. So let's see how his Riz is doing here in game. She is charmed by my advances and she joins. Blahomira hits the grid in celebration, a true Czech tradition. And continuing on the path of a righteous knight, Count Benno is in need of help once more. A maiden needs saving. But as we're on our way to rescue the maiden, Tobias the Evil, our completely normal and non-psychopathic follower, is starting to wrestle every peasant he sees. He claims it's to prepare them for the upcoming battles, but I just think he likes to squeeze men until they start crying. That's it! I'm gonna wrestle you down and squeeze you harder. And squeezed he got. So squeezed that his eye popped out and we had to put it back in, but you can't see it. Because first of all, YouTube wouldn't like that, and second, he's wearing an eye patch. Alright, let's see about saving this maiden. She looks, well, not too happy to be saved. I mean, we don't have to part ways, you can join. And she joins. Haha, the exploits of the great and glorious Bartolomeus are living up to history. And we can request even more footmen. Very good! I'm not a footman myself, and I genuinely think it's weird that people are into that, but hey, to each and their own. Now, there is some actual mercenary work, But we'd be fighting on the side with 100 soldiers against the one with 2,000. So, as much as Captain Bartholomeus is a great and glorious brave man, he's not stupid, he's just very ugly. So, we'll start escorting emissaries around. It could be a great way to earn gold. We managed to get the ruler there, and just like that, we earned some nice gold. Gold we'll put to use by getting a great and glorious proving ground. This will increase the size of our men-at-arms regiments, which we desperately need to get more soldiers. More soldiers like these Sbrojnosh. They're also heavy infantry, but these guys are especially good at attacking archers. They also fight like absolute demons in hills. Cool. Now we're looking for the gig that is called Stamp Out Corruption. And to do that, we're gonna have to find a place that has a low county control. Like here, in the county of Sens. Are we leading a peasant revolt against the French? Fascinating. Not what I expected. Only downside is that it would be against the entire kingdom. And he has a lot of troops, and we don't. But I guess that shouldn't stop us, so let's go to the capital of the HRE. Let's keep making a name for ourselves by protecting the innocent. This is the probably best way to get the peasants to like us. And when the peasants rely on protection from mercenaries, they stop wanting to get protection from the state. Huh? See, I'm being smart here. The peasants must be protected, and so we succeed. And this nun thanks us. Hey, it's the princess. Oh, it's the sister of the Holy Roman Emperor. Nice. I mean, she's a nun, but that's none of my business. That's not gonna stop Bartholomeus from romancing her. And part of trying to romance this nun is me going to a dance in Frankfurt. But then I meet him, her brother. He is very drunk and is making rude remarks about my facial structure. But now, Count Theodoric, who is absolutely winning this defensive war, but is fearing that he might lose, is up to make a bit of a bargain. If we get an alliance, I'll help him join in this war. And so we do. But before we begin the battle, I get invited to hunt with beautiful Adelaide. And despite me constantly flagging her with the bow and arrow, we end up tumbling together in the beautiful forests. And so I found a soulmate. Make a request. Please marry me. Bro is banging a nun. Now that's what I call feeling the Holy Spirit inside of you. But talking about the Holy Spirit, I fear we'll soon meet him. Because the goddamn Braunschweig Schweinhunds abandoned me on the field of battle and let me get slaughtered by his enemies. Uh-oh, my day just keeps improving. Princess Adelaide is now a fornicator because she got pregnant. Listen, you can just pretend it was Jesus. This is a joyous occasion. The truth is out. I'm banging Adelaide and you can't stop me. Bro just enters the Holy Roman Empire, bangs the Emperor's sister, and thinks he's gonna get away scot-free. It's a daring strategy. Let's see how it pays off. Alas, we're in locked battle in Woldenburg against Count Ekbert of Halberstadt and Thurgot with ears that can hear literally anything. Listen, brother, you don't need a early invasion detection system with this guy around. He puts his ear to the air and just goes like, Danes, they're coming. It's okay, brother. I know your plight. For me too have huge ears. But are we actually winning this battle? No, because he's being a goddamn coward. And a monk comes up to read my last rites and yeah, that's probably what I need right now. No, Tobias the evil! He died of consumption! He let evil consume him, and now he's dead. Oh well, we have a little son. It's little Heinrich. Heinrich, named of course after her brother! That feels a bit mean. Can I raise him? Can I have him? Can I have custody? I'll give him a gilded rat's tail. The poor man's jewelry. No, I'd rather not have that, thank you. Alright, alright. Well, this is an incredibly awkward type battle because they can't take the fort in Braunschweig. They don't have enough troops. And we don't have enough troops to oppose him. I guess I can ask my soulmate for more armored footmen. What is bro doing? Are we just gonna wait out? I mean, it's one way to win the war. Maybe we could go for a battle here? He's dwindling in troops. I just feel like I need to get a proper win in here. Oh yeah, he's losing troops at an alarming rate. That's good. That's proper good. Oh, it seems we have a reinforcement. Oh, but it seems they go for me in fear of the reinforcement coming. But I'm holding them off. Yes, a great and glorious victory. Now we go on the attack, and just like that, we've done it. And the ginger pays me 36 gold. I don't feel like that was worth it, but it was great experience. Pro got paid in exposure. Now we must look for trouble, because where there is trouble, there is opportunity. Back in Bohemia, Vratislav is fighting a bit of a faction here. It only makes sense that we will go for Vratislav, as that's what this historical character did. So we'll go to Volkstein. This area is dangerous. We're not gonna get caught in Volkstein. You don't slow down when you drive past Volkstein. Don't do it. All right, we've arrived. Very good. Now, here's my idea here. King Vratislav is an absolute barbarian and a brute. But if we join on his side, and that means he'll trust me enough to put me in charge with dealing with the aftermath. And then I backstab him. Ho 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 ho! This feels dirty, but it has to be done. Let's get them! Let's get them beat up! Come on! Yes! I'm the Bohemian rabbit dog. Woof woof woof! Come here! Soon we'll have this war done. And I might have made another little baby with Adelaide. Listen, it's my kids. I can't lie. I'm a fornicator. Yeah, buddy, that's sort of what he did. Oh. And just like that, the war's over. I captured the man himself. I'm gonna ransom him back. I'm a mercenary. I want gold. Holy moly, we've been paid. Very good. Now, hopefully, this war has caused enough strife among the peasants. No, it makes me sound like I hope for the peasants to be bad, but no, I mean like, hopefully, we can now launch a beautiful peasant rebellion. From the embers, we will rise. I've traveled far and long, but I've found it. Fight corruption in Wales. Out of all the places, Mayor Dristan needs someone to come and deal with some peasants. Brother, I'm gonna deal with them, but you're not gonna like it. We arrive in Ferlix, and I'm quick to round up the worst of the rabble-rousers and demand that they explain themselves. Karadog, a peasant of some reputation, speaks for the rest. And I have no idea how I can understand him, because bro speaks Welsh. But I guess we have a translator. It's our place to be ruled over, but Prince Kadvagan does so unjustly. With chaos rife in the land, while we hardly hold on to what's ours. Still, he drives us to labor for him like we're horses. We're not horses, we're Welsh. If anything, we're sheep. I cannot stand for this matter of injustice. The lowborns must be protected. We must go to Penlyn. I'll quickly go there. But don't think I'm gonna defeat any peasants. We meet Mare, a peasant woman. She says about the same thing. She says here too, all the unruly counties seem to be justifiably unruly. She's being taxed to all hell. Can't even keep a dime to her name. How are the Welsh gonna eat their rarebits if they don't have any gold? This is an injustice. And we arrived in yet another village in the Welsh lands. Tithes are high. We pay them. The duties we pay on our goods leave us with hardly scraps to spare. I can't even afford shoes. That is it. I can't stand for it. We must fight. And as I stand discussing the fact that that man was indeed wearing shoes and probably lying about not being able to afford them, or possibly having stolen those Yeezys from someone else, a man collapses behind me. I turn around and look, that is holding something in his hand. It's a letter. Word has reached me that the people have rised up, taking me as their inspiration and folk hero. A hardy folk has gathered a proud band, cheering my name. Bartholomeus! Bartholomeus! They're ready for an uprising. I proudly entered the halls of Prince Kadvan, Marshal to Mayor Dristan. I thought we had an agreement, that we were rounding up those fools to give them a fright, not, by God, to weep at the plight of those knaves. And know what? You shall join them in a revolt, shall ye? I look at him. I grab him by the collar. Rights for the peasants, but a left hook for you lords. Let's go! It is a war! It is a war! A full-on peasant revolt. It's a peasant uprising, and we shall rise up. Look at this! Look at all of these peasants. As Westlife themselves said, you raise me up so I can kill my leaders. Oh no! The South peasants are being attacked. Not good. Leave on a boat. Do a Dunkirk. Kirk the Dun. That's not good. The first peasants were slaughtered. I just hope that the second peasants from Unismon can live in the Irish Sea. But it calls in Master Ninian. A dastardly mercenary of the Silver Knights. How dare you call yourself Silver Knights? All I'll give you is steel. We'll charge into his capital. In 13 months, the walls will be broken down, and we'll drag them out for a court of the peasants to judge them. And I actually have an ally. You remember old Theodoric, the Gingeranga? Well, he's gonna come help me. I bet you didn't think you were gonna die fighting alongside a peasant revolt, were you? But what about fighting alongside a friend? Huh? What about that? You okay with doing that? I feel like I'm overstepping our contractual boundaries here. I worked for you and now you're gonna help me, but you wanna be friends?
Hell yeah, brother! Come on, break down those walls! Keep on fighting, boys!
Oh, our allies, they've come to aid us! We must crack the capital! This is the revolution! Drag out the prince! And we join with their allies. One more siege. But Captain Clemens, the bastard, a bandit, an actual bandit of the Dusk Stags. Okay, I was about to make something jokish about your name, but holy moly. Future Koifish, write this down. This is a D&D idea. Dusk, oh my god, that's so cool. It's Prince Kadban al-Bledin. He's offering a settlement? He's yielding the entire principality of Powys to me. A duchy? That will make Bartholomeus a lord. And House von Lupak, an established noble house. So that my beautiful Heinrich Salian and Ernst Salian that I had with my beloved Princess Adeline, we could be an actual family. Not just be out on the field fighting. Then maybe Kaiser Heinrich would respect me.
No! I am Bartholomeus von Lupak! I am a man of the people! I am a liberator!
Decline. You will have to pry my hands from my cold dead body. I don't know why you want my hands. You can catch him if you want. Oh, they're on the move. Perfect. We must see if we can get them. If we are swift on the siege, we can make this happen. We're almost done. Just a bit more fighting, lads. Let that bastard run. Wait. We can win by just holding here. That means none of the peasants have to die. Yes, we've done it. We've done it. The peasant uprising is successful. I am the leader of the people. I am the liberator of peasants. For freedom. We have finally. We've done it. We have done it. We are Duke Bartholomeus of Free Powys. Free Powys is an actual peasant-liberated state. That is so wonderful. And me, I am a glorious populist leader. Bartholomeus came to power after fighting for the independence of, well, arguably his people, the peasants. And with a veteran adventurer. That means we pay like no cost at all to keep our armies up. That is so good. The free people of Powys. There's only one thing we can do. Liberate the rest of our Welsh brethren. But we are a landed lord. I can't believe it. It's so good. We'll get betrothed to the daughter of the King of Norway. A glorious way to secure some royal blood in this peasant rebellion. A sickly little boy arrives at the doorstep of my castle. It's Heinrich Salian, my legitimate child with the sibling of the Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire. He's here. He's actually here. Oh my god. Come to Papa. We have so much to do. The peasants will pay the Pope so that we're no longer a fornicator. That's good. And should probably break up with my soulmate. Does that mean that perhaps the Pope would sponsor a claim on the rest of the Welsh lands? After all, it is a righteous thing to do. It's for the people. And the Pope loves the people, don't he? Don't he? He do? Please? Tell you what, we can excommunicate him. How dare he be such a bad ruler? Pope, to war we go. It is time to claim what is ours. To liberate our fellow peasants. Come here, you Welsh lads. Holy moly, Duke Bartholomeus. Who gave you those horns? God damn, that is terrifying. There's some eldritch god-looking guy. Come on. You'll scare them to death before you kill him. And kill him we did, leaving only 4 alive to tell the tale. Just make sure to not kill peasants. We kill lords exclusively. That means you ask them, hey, what's your noble title? And they go like, I'm actually lord of... You already killed him. That's good. We have him captured again. Again and again and again. How many times do you want to get captured, huh? That's it. The war is over. He's utterly humiliated. Free Powys! Free Powys grows! And what do peasants love more than being free and liberated? That's entertainment. So we're doing a full-on bread and circus thing with a melee, duel, and wrestling competition. So that they can see that their new king is not afraid to get a bit dirty. He's not afraid to get in there. Oh, look at this. Markau! Just a random man from France, he gets to join. I fight alongside Earl Enna of MacMurshad, one of the Irishmen I invited to show that this is the way to rule a realm. Let the peasants rule alongside us. Let us be the peasants. We fight against the Franconian stags. Are they outsourcing their stags from the dust to the Franconian? Have at them, boys! Swiftly strike and lead from the front. One more push, and we will do it. We are victorious in the melee. We come out on top. The Duke is unbeatable. Wha-ha! Let's go! By my antlers, I mock the stag. No! I slip! No! He cheated! He disqualified himself! He's a noble! He's a noble! Nobles always cheat, you know that, peasants? Get him out of here! I won! I actually won! And lastly, it's the peasant favorite, WWE, Crusader Kings 3. That's right, we're gonna wrestle! No shirt! All guts, no glory. Listen, you might think this is the perfect male body, but in reality, Duke Bartholomeus, listen, eat lard, study hard. There's only one way to win a proper wrestling match, and that is to punch the liver. Liver punch! Crush his liver! The liver punch never fails to deliver. And now we're beating up Landless Talgarth, a fellow Welshman. But he puts his thumb up my eye! My eye! He fights like a peasant! We shouldn't bash him for it, we should commend him for it. Punch his liver! And with that, we have secured ultimate, total victory! Free Powers is not ruled by a poof. It's ruled by a legendary winner of war! What a great occasion! Pope, finance me! I require gold. Very good! That earned us a whole nice bit of prestige. For I aim to diverge my culture of free powers and add one new tradition, that of collective lands, so that peasant leaders will actually rule the land we live in. Very good. What's this? We can expand the duchy. Fascinating. But I want to found a new kingdom. So if I can get 3 duchies, we could get some proper work done. Holy moly, a crusade for Africa. We could save the peasants in Africa. I'm all for it. Let's go. Our peasants will be there. I used to have to bury Blahomira, the sad legendary Czech swordswoman. Oh, look, a son. Look, this one isn't even that ugly. It's little Sobeslav. We're going for the Grand Emirate of Africa? Fascinating. Very fascinating. Yeah, I can do that. All right, my peasants. We go to Africa to liberate the peasants there. Let's go. Holy moly, look at this. Look at this. Every person is ready to give their life for God. All right, they're forming up and eating up all the supply in the Roman area. Poor Rome. Now we're heading out. We're going to Tannas. It's here. And then we're going in. Glorious. The peasants are first in Algeria. Oh no, there comes the defense force. I'm just gonna back up a little bit. Are we moving? We're moving. Move. Let's join the death stack. Come on. Join the death stack. Yes. The peasants are there at the Battle of Olabda. Where oh my god, we're being countered to hell, but we got this. Look at how many people there are. Oh, lords. And oh my god, Rasso von Hardegg. He's such a hordegg that he's not even there. He's just a pair of lips. Come on, hold. Yes, we are successful. Go. Oh my god, we did it. We won the war. We did the war. St. George is with us. Look at that prestige. Look at it. We won. We got 20% of the entire war chest. Who the hell is this? Queen Margit of Africa, of House Jock? A Hungarian? Who is this? Well, congratulations. I hope it was a lowborn woman, but that's good. Good for her. But look at that. We now have enough prestige to do it. The Czech culture must become peasant. I know what has to be done. We must liberate all of England. It cannot be ruled by lords. I swear fealty to King Furk, and then I quickly start my plot to claim the throne of my liege. With my great status as a wonderful crusader and a man of the people. Sure, they fear me, but they also love me. This is a proper plot.
We will have it done in no time. England must be liberated. Ah, I'm sick. Just hanging out with these Englishmen was enough to get me the consumption. They are filthy, not like us clean peasants. Oh, brother in Christ, don't make me the spy master. That almost feels sacrilegious. It's about to go a whole lot faster. It's gonna go so fast with this plot that I'm gonna execute the scheme right now. And just like that, I have claimed the throne of England. It is now time to properly steal it. Free powers must rule England, for England must too be free. Hey yo, Heinrich rules land. He's in Lambda, what the hell? Congratulations, oh my grandson, look at those genes. They're sort of slowly getting out there and becoming more normal. And to think all because of Prince Adelaide and me had a little fling back in the early 60s. And this is almost too perfect. Of course the Czech who I once rebelled against, will come and help me in the war to free the people of England. Yes, and the Saxons, and the Hungarians, and the Danes. Great and glorious alliances. Together we will liberate the people. That is it. Press the demands! War! Civil war! The Peasant Rebellion 2.0! This time sponsored by the people of Angria. The people of Angria are very angry. Alright, peasants, rise up against your masters! It is time! It is time! England shall fall! Destroy his armies! I wear my battle crown. I enter battle sick. It's a biological weapon. Just cough on them if you can't nick him with your sword. Come here! For the people! Now torch your holdings. All of this will become one big farm when I'm done with it. Take this, you lout! Come here! Yes! We slaughter them like dogs. We have done it. We have seized England. England? No. This is King Bartholomeus, and I rule the free state of peasant England, which we will change to become a communal, lovely place with collectivized lands. The idea that individuals personally own their land, not a lord, where peasant leaders can be appointed to rule. Very good. That is the plan. The people living in the free state of peasant England have begun to identify themselves as peasants. To a new peasant age. Let's go. Wait, what's this? Oh my god, there's so many artifacts in here. Holy moly, you've been hiding all of this for people? The Orb of St. George, give it back. He might need that. Now we just need these lords to rise up, and then we can take all of their land. This is the way. This is how we'll make things right. We will have no lords whatsoever in our court. Here they come. They want to liberate us. No, you want England for yourself, not for the peasants. Duke Morcar, your rule ends here. It's a civil war. But I'll be far from civil. Get in the allies. Repay your debts to the peasants. This is a just war. Here comes the allies. Let's go. We move in as one. Go. Crush these dogs. Send them into the gates of hell. Now. And seize their holdings. These will be taken by the state and then dispersed to the peasants to rule over. Oh, hello, Bartholomeus, my son. You want to join the front line? Yeah, you do, buddy. Don't let them regroup. They call me the Lionheart because I have the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo. Let's go. Let's go. Duke Bartholomeus Lionheart. Concubines? I can have concubines? What in the god? Oh, because I'm Welsh? No, because I'm a peasant and we're allowed to bang whoever we want. We're not beholden to the laws of the lords. Just let me bang, okay? More revolts! More revolts! They're afraid. They're very afraid. Get out! We did it! Yes, yes, the Liberty War is over. Into prison you go. Oh, it begins! It begins! Revoke their titles, all of them. They're not allowed to hold a single one. You shall know how it is to become landless. Tyranny. No, this is justice. What you did was tyranny. You think you can meddle in the affairs of peasants? Just let them grow their goddamn wheat and they'll be come on, man. Just let them do their silly dances. I don't know what peasants do. I'm sort of disassociated with them. I've been a lord for too long. Take it all. Take it all, I say. Don't leave a crump. Don't leave a single crump. Look. Little re-dog, eh? Re-dog, you're a peasant. How about I give you Rick? He becomes a peasant leader, Very good. Look at you, Duke Rydog, the peasant leader. You will all become lords, my friends.
When you become lords, I have to take land from you because lords aren't allowed to hold... Oh no, the revolution eats itself.
Hello, Quarantine, you're a peasant. You should own land. There you go. Now you too are a peasant leader.
With a lisp. A peasant.
Nah, come on, Koifish, that's not cool. Get in the prison, you louts! All of ye. No one shall hold a title.
Not even you, big boss.
Now for the great council of farmers. Look at this. All of them. Peasant leaders, former nobles, and
Prince Ernst, my bastard son.
We have done it. We are a realm ruled by peasants, for peasants, where the lords tremble and the farmers farm.
The free state of peasant England is a safe haven for all those that toil the soil. And that, my friends, is where I'm gonna end it here. Holy moly, a peasant rebellion worthy of a true farmer's rebellion. And an honorable legacy to the legendary king Bartholomeus von Lupac. Hope you liked this video. If you did, you can check out this one on screen right now. Holy moly, that one's probably even better than this one. Alright, you're gonna click it? It's great. Alright, you can also click subscribe down there. You just click my face, okay? Alright, I see you. Bye!